2 billion people all over the world that looks like us, but their lives are a lot harder. Yahweh has the tools to liberate them all.
Hey, shalom, thanks to the Most High, y'all. It's your brother Gideon. I'm out here. I was requested that I speak to certain brothers of an upcoming class that's coming up, and what we're doing exactly. So I want to go into a little bit more detail so that you can hear it from the horse's mouth, per se. We're going to be doing a precision rifle class. Okay. So what does that mean? Basically, I'm trying to give instructions. Well, I will be giving instructions rather on precision rifles such as, high power scopes, things like that, how to mount the scopes and different functions of the rifle, what does what. Okay, not everybody knows these information, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be teaching from certain basics, about the rifle itself, you know what I mean, and certain things about it. We have different type of reticles. We have mil dot reticles, we got MOA reticles, and different reticle types, you know and what they're looking through, and how to use those at set distance and things like that. So you know how to calculate distance for the type of animal we're firing. It's important to know where your bullet is impacting, okay? Because we're accountable for every round. And if you don't want to sit here and spend the rest of the day after you've been sitting in a hot site or wherever you're at, on a tree or whatever for 4 6 hours, and then get a shot that's completely off, and now you gotta try to hunt down this animal for the next six hours while it's dead in some bushes. We don't want to do that. That sucks. Okay. Anybody who's shot or fired, had the privilege of firing on elders side, elder Doug's land, on that side of the land. Whew, climbing up that hill with an animal over your shoulder is not fun. Okay. um like I said, but imagine having to hunt that animal after you then shot him, and then you're in the woods for hours, and then having to come up trek that hill. Nobody wants to do that. So we want to get one shot, one kill, have the animal pretty much drop in its tracks if we can. And that's about precision shooting, about making sure that you shooting exactly where you want. That bullet is landing where you want, instead of then, oh, I'm aiming for the heart area and then praying. No, let's make sure that I put that bullet directly through that animal heart, dead center. And I know at any distance, that's where my bullet's going to go. I don't have to guesstimate. I know where my bullet is going. So that's why I'm requiring people to have 10 power scopes. Now, I know a lot of shots might be made less than 100 yards. I'm totally fine with that, and I understand that. And this right here, I have a Night 4 scope, and it's a 4 power, 4 the 32. Okay, now this is a very good scope, but there's other ones out there that won't break the bank. So that's why I had made recommendations for people to get like the Arkin scope, which is a very good scope. So though you can hunt with the AR, and I have put down game with ARs, it's preferable or preferable that you bring out a weapon that is uh, what they would call a hunting caliber, such as, for like a 308, 30-06, 30-30, things of this nature, higher caliber, or 7 millimeter, well, in some cases could be 6.5, or, 6 millimeter bullets or higher, what I mean, 6 8 millimeter, things like that. You're coming out there with 12.5 50 caliber rounds, that might be a bit much, but we can still teach you how to mount your scope, which is very important, And so I'll be teaching you things like parallax and parallax adjustment, and adjusting your rifle for putting on, just in case you don't have a parallax adjustment. And what I'm talking about, when we come on our rifle and we look and we have a parallax adjustment such as this, you know what I mean, on what to how to adjust. And there's certain things that you can do to your rifle which will help free up certain parallax on your rifle, you know, because we all want to get precision shots, and then, you know, just getting after it, because it's important as we go on this and making sure that your weapon is balanced. You know what I mean? I'm going to show y'all different things on how to balance your rifles and make sure you're firing true every time, you know, and we get those precision shots out there, because it's important. It's very important, because if you're not accountable and getting those precise shots, you're going to have issues. And, you know, I'm sitting out here and I'm aiming and I'm trying to cut through a Pacific branch, and I want to be accountable for every shot. So making sure that we're accountable for every shot that's going out and hitting the game that we want. It's very important. So with that being said, we'll see, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there in the class, and let's do this, you know. So blessings. Shalom, shalom.
In a stranger's cold, no one would just see. You ask yourself, who'd watch for me, my only friend, who could it be? It's hard to say it, I hate to say it, but it's probably me. When your belly is empty, the hunger's so real, you're too proud to beg, you're too dumb to steal. You search the city for your only friend, no one would just see. You ask yourself,